with Robin Kincade. How's it going, Robin?
Going great, Blake. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Hey, it's Friday. It's Friday.
Thanks for having me. It's a great way to end the week.
Yeah, for sure. I love having you over on our show. Well, this is not really a show, straight up interview. Yeah, what's your take on education? Do we need a college degree to get into this
You have
industry?
to have an education. You cannot be in this business without some sort of education. So what does that mean? I literally have a high school diploma. I graduated in 3 years. I hated school so much. I didn't even get an AA in college. But what I did do is once I got into the business and I saw what I needed to learn, I went to night school. I took film classes, and I still do. I'm still learning. That never ended. I just find my education where I need it. I don't need to pay $150,000, $250,000 to find the education I need. And I think a really good example of that is Quentin Tarantino. Quentin Tarantino got thrown out of school at 15 because he stole a book from Target.
Oh, really?
Stole a book and he got thrown out of school. And so what he ended up doing was writing scripts and checking in with his local theater people. And just he educated himself all the way up to being a great director.
Well, I think that's what the bottom line really is. It's just you need to get education from somewhere. It doesn't have to be a 4-year university type place, but you need to be educated.
And it really doesn't end. Once you start educating your mind, the doors just keep flying open, and your mind gets used to learning. So for me, who hated school, I am a constant learner. I just learned how to speak Italian. Posso parlare italiano molto bene adesso. Non ho mai un problema. Mai.
Quarter Italian, Robert. I don't know what you're saying.
I know, that's what everybody says. But it took me 5 years, and I learned how to speak Italian. And I mean, that's what happens is your mind just goes. Yeah. But you have to have the passion to be in the business, and you have to continually make yourself better and grow. And I think that's a great career.
Well, I think that you like to learn, but you just didn't like the structure of the school system. And I didn't either. I think our school systems, this is all kind of off topic here, but I just think our school systems are somewhat broken, and like students like yourself and myself, like it just wasn't entertaining, or like there's an interest level. It's just like the way I just would learn more on my own than I would learn in school. And
I'm a tactile learner. Tactile. Yeah. If I can touch it, I can learn it. The problem with school is I was great in art, straight A's in art, reward in art, right? I got some big award in art. If I could touch it, I could do it. If you sat me at a desk and asked me to read it, I just didn't have the thing. So they don't really look at kids as individuals. They just put them in these places.
You need to make it exciting. And like Elon Musk says, you need to make it more like video games. And like, I agree with that to a certain extent. Like you need to make the teachers should be excited to teach, for one, and maybe that's somebody with pay. But it has to be exciting. You want to be exciting. If you're just gonna be monotone, like nobody wants that. Reminds me, like school reminds me of like when I worked for more of a government job, and they would have all these trainings, and they're just monotone on PowerPoint. That's like no one learns that way. It's like no one's excited. You're just like, thanks for reading me this PowerPoint slide in the most monotone,
right?
And so that was school for me, kind of thing. It just wasn't exciting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I had some great teachers, but I also had some teachers that really just didn't care to be there. You could tell, and it shows.
That's the thing about this course is so I've seen some other courses, and that's exactly what they do, Blake. They have some voice, they have a little music, they have a guy come out, and then it's all just graphics and the headshot of the guy, right?
Yeah.
So what we decided to do is I went out and interviewed over 20 professionals in the field, and I put them in this course. So they're going to hear from real producers and directors and location scouts and craft services people and art directors and other PAs. And they talk directly to these guys. So it not only is the course got all of this information, but it's got this kind of textural realness to it, because these people are giving their opinions. Like, what do you put on your resume? What do you think you put on your resume to get into the film industry if you have no education? If you're new and you have no experience in the industry and you're making your resume, what job could you put down there that you did that the producer will go, oh, bring that person on.
Okay.
And it's the service industry jobs.
Well, because they're typically more of like a hustler and they have a good attitude, I would say, kind of thing. And so,
And they understand.
I come from that background too. I mean, when I was in college, I was a waiter. I was probably a waiter for like 20 years.
I'm a great waitress.
Yeah, I wasn't to a point. You know, I hit my limits, and then I need to leave. I'm not good at this industry anymore. Just because you get burnt, you got towards the end. But yeah, that's how I got through. In high school, I had service industry jobs, and then in college, I had service industry jobs.
That's what they're looking for. They're looking for people that know how to put groups of people together, feed them, keep them happy. Service industry people are like that. They do that naturally. I was a waitress when I was younger, and I was a really good waitress, and I really get it. So there's a ton of jobs that will get you into this industry. They want to see what you do.
Where did you work, Robin?
I worked in Nevada. I worked at the Minden Inn in Minden, Nevada. I worked at the Nugget in Carson City, and I worked at the MGM in Reno.
Okay.
I worked up in Eureka at a number of places. I mean, I was a waitress for a really long time.
Sure.
From 13 to when I got into the lumber mill, I was waiting.
13 years old?
Mm-hmm. My dad had a restaurant, and we worked.
Oh, okay. I mean, I was like, man, because I remember I wanted to work when I was 16, and my mom wouldn't let me work until I got my driver's license. Oh, actually, no, I was 15 when I wanted to work, and she said no. And then so as soon as I got my driver's license, she's like, yeah, you can work. Yeah, because like that way I could pay, because she's like, I'm not. She's going to pay for gas money, insurance, and stuff. So I started working when I was 16. But yeah, I was always working in, a side hustle of some sort as a kid.
Yeah, same here. Yeah. Same here. And I think that speaks to our business.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, we kind of do what we love. So
Sure.
If you want to do what you love, and you love film, and you love storytelling, or you love teamwork, or you love project-oriented based, things, this industry can be a lot of fun.
Well, you're talking about your course, and I liked where you're going about all the interviews and whatnot. From the people actually in the industry. Because I feel like when you go to school, you're not really getting that. You're getting like stuff, like concepts and stuff like how you're supposed to do it, but you're getting like real information from real people in the industry. But the next question along those lines is, how is this course going to help them, break into the industry?
This course actually gives them the step-by-step, no matter what little town they're in, of how to break in, how to actually find their clients, how to approach the clients. When the client finally does call, let's say you get a call, what to get out of the client, how to speak to that client, what information you're going to need to do the job, how to approach the job, what to take to the job, who to check in with, how to park the very first day. It's really going to take the stress off your first day, like big time.
Sure.
Number one. And then how to move forward, how to recognize what department you like, how to get into that department, how to find mentors, what is a mentor, all of those things the course gives them. And not just me. I mean, that's the thing.
I need a new mentor, so I'm going to take your course because I need a new mentor. And so I'm going to subscribe.
You do it. I think it'll be fun. You never know. You could buy it and then give it to some kid See.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I thought about that. It'd be kind of good if I come across a PA that I really want to get in. I'm definitely want
to mentor, because you're past mentoring, babe.
Yeah. I referred you to someone this morning, actually.
Really?
Yeah, someone emailed us and they emailed back like, yeah, thanks for the information. I'm like, oh, I'm actually interviewing with Robin in 30 minutes. She's a great resource for to getting into be on production. It was a her. She was specifically looking to be a production assistant out of college. And so
wonderful.
Robin Kincade's a great resource. You should go her way.
Wonderful, thank you.
I send you your website link, which is what's your website? Yeah, I don't think we've even said that yet. Correct?
Kincade Productions.
Yeah.
KincadeProductions.com. I also have a personal website too, robinkincade.com, so they can see who I am in the business. So yeah, I mean, I have to say that I'm really excited, Blake, because I actually think this course is going to make a difference for opening up the doors to a bunch of people who would have never been able to really be in the business before. And I think they're going to be able to be in the business now. And for me, that's something that I can leave, because I would have never been in this business if somebody hadn't mentored me.
You ready for the next question, Robin?
Yeah.
Let's see what shows up. Ooh, this way. How much is this course? I should use a better sign.
How much does it cost?
What's the cost of your course?
So we really made it affordable. The whole course is $100, $99.
$99.
$99.
So the whole course.
Yeah.
So that's like.
If you can't afford that, we made it so you could buy each course for $24.99. So the whole series is $99.99.
Okay.
But let's say you're like really strapped. I don't know why we'd be strapped right now, but let's say that's just happened to you.
Yeah, no reason.
You can buy each course for $24.99, and if you really like the first course, we'll adjust the price if you buy the series after the first course.
Okay. I mean,
we want people to have this, Blake. We're serious about this. This is not something we're trying to get rich off of. We really want people to have.
No, I mean, it's super reasonable. You're paying like a little over $1 each for each of the, you know. How long? I don't know the format. I went to your website and I looked at some. You had some interviews which were interesting, and I'm not looking to be a production assistant. I'm like, I'm interested in this course to see some of these, and so I haven't seen them. But how long? You said there's 74 videos of this whole course. Like, what's the length? Like, how many hours of footage is this?
So, because it's really hard to watch anything over 10 minutes anymore, at least for me.
Yeah.
We need each one. It's between 2 and 9 minutes every video.
Between 2 and 9 minutes. Okay. Yeah.
So it's digestible. It's easy to watch. It's got some graphics, a little music. You know, it's not just a talking head. What's
the typical timeline for, you know, when you have these students or you know, people interested from all walks of life to be a production assistant? What's the kind of timeline they typically take to complete your course? Like, I mean, that's a lot of videos to watch, and you want to have.
I would say 2 months.
2 months. Okay.
2 months, and I think you're going to go back and watch some more than others, you know, because some of them have some information that you don't really understand, and others do. Some are going to be some that you're not that interested in, but you still kind of need to hear. So, for instance, we talk a little bit about safety, about your car. Your car is now going to become your office, and you think, oh, well, that's just simple. I'm just going to drive around and do my job. Well, your car is going to become your office. It's no longer your car. And there's a mindset to that you have to really understand. And what does that mean? And we go through all that stuff. So, you know, there's a lot of safety stuff. There's a lot of really nuance about how to be on a crew and what not to do and what to do. Both.
Okay. Last question. So we were talking about all these videos and the link. What's the format? Is it, do I download them? Do I stream online?
Streaming. You stream for a year. So if you buy the series,
okay,
you get it for a year. If you buy each course, I think it's 3 months for each course.
3 months.
If you buy each course individually for $24.99, you can stream it for 3 months.
Okay. Okay, nice. Well, good deal. Well, Robin, so if I want to get this course, how do I get a hold of you?
So the best way is to go straight to the website, which is at www.kincadeproductions.com. And you can see us right there. And you can there's a whole bunch of stuff to look at on the website. The website has all kinds of great information, like how to wrap a cable correctly and all kinds of things. So check out my website and see if you want to maybe take a chance and direct your destiny.
KincadeProductions.com, everyone. Go check it out. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
You might be looking at Shoots.Video and thinking, so how does this all work? Is this about A, setting up the whole crew for me, B, just giving me options and having me handle it, or C, something in between? Well, it's D, all of the above. To put it simply, we're here to help you in any way that we can to get the crew and talent you need for your next production. We believe that every level of video production can benefit from a well-maintained list of qualified crew members for every position. This goes for pre-pro, on-set, and for post. Every project is different, so if you need a producer to help manage the decision-making process, then we can totally do that. If you're already a producer and want to build your own crew from scratch, then go for it. We're here to make your next production a success. And if you are crew or talent looking for producers that want you, then you've come to the right place. Sign up now, and also leave a referral for any solid people that you know that are already on here. Thank you for considering Shoots.Video, and happy shooting!